I was involved in a car accident in 2020, quite a nasty smash up actually, involved my minibus getting written off. And I, for one, know that the insurers seldom pay out what the true value of the car is worth. And in a lot of circumstances, they'll look for any way out of the problem, any way out of the payout. Well, that was a simple car accident. Could you imagine going on holiday, leaving your car in a car park and coming back to find that you're one of, well, 1,500 cars which are burnt to a crisp? That is what they call an insurance nightmare. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Last video of the day. Good to see you. Thank you for your support as always. Hope you're well. Now, Luton Airport, let's have another look at this. I brought you a video yesterday where it came out in the news that somebody in their 30s was detained on suspicion of criminal damage relating to the fire. They have since been released and they're implying now that it was an accidental fire caused by a vehicle fault. I know what you've all said. I know what you've all been thinking, and I am very much of similar views. And I don't know whether we'll ever get to the truth. But apparently this individual was arrested as a precaution and then obviously released later. But I'm sure more will come out. Now, for the benefit of this video, the insurance problem. Whose insurance policy pays for all of this? I mean, I dread to think the car that started the blaze in the first place, what the situation would be there, but who's paying and how are they behaving? Well, there's a grandmother whose car was parked in the Luton Airport car park when everything went up, and she was actually told that she's at fault. It was all her problem, and therefore it would cause her problems with regard to the payout. And she's not the only one. There's a few people that have gone and spoken to the Mirror. And here's the article here. Nan told by insurers she's at fault after Luton Airport fire destroyed her car. Now, that's absolutely ridiculous. You park your car, you go on holiday and come back to that. Absolutely obscene, one in a million event. And how could you possibly be at fault? Now, here, she's lost her no claims bonus, and the insurer has offered her £13,000 less than she actually paid for the car in the first place. Disgusting. Sarah Scott believes that her vehicle is wrecked after it was covered by rubble from the collapsed car park, and the motor was priceless to her. It's been passed down from her late father. That's awful, awful. And you can see some of the damage here, and it took about 12 hours to put it out. The airport said last week it's unlikely any vehicles will be salvageable, and I think they're actually working to try and get people's personal belongings out. Samantha had parked her little baby in a disabled bay in a car park on October 6th, flew to Portugal. In the early hours of Wednesday morning, she received an email from the airport explaining there'd been a situation. Many motors were torched beyond recognition in the fire. Samantha had been able to see in videos of the smouldering remains. The yellow Nissan is seemingly completely intact. Unbelievable. Kath was also in Portugal, another person. Knowing if our car is one of the possibly 1,200 cars still in the wreck, or is it salvageable a week on? Contacted our insurance, who wouldn't supply us with a courtesy car, as they were assuming our car has been written off, but have now given us a final settlement offer, which is lower than we need to buy a comparable vehicle, and it doesn't include value for personal items. Kath, who bought the car for 20 grand 7 years ago, has been offered £7,000. And again, there's a picture of all the wrecked cars in the car park. An unbelievable situation. And with, all of those cars, I wonder how much more complication there's going to be when more people turn up. There's certainly more mileage in that story, that's for sure. Now, with my own accident in 2020, I had to refuse the offer. I think it was twice before I got one that was anywhere near close. And even when I got an offer, all I could buy was an estate car and not the minibus. Well, we had a problem shortly thereafter, which meant we all had to stay indoors for best part of 18 months. So that changed things again, didn't it? Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. As I said, this is the last video of the day. Good to see you. Appreciate the support. Subscribe, hit the like button, leave comments, and of course, share the content. This is Andy the Gabby Cabby for another day, signing off. And with that, toodaloo.